Welcome back to SkywayTj, guys, and today is a new episode of Rate This. This is my new title for my movie reviews that I do here. Basically, I'm going to be discussing a movie I saw that came out in 2020, and at the end, I'm going to rate it from, amazing, pretty good, meh, fine, I guess, and awful. So, without further ado, we're going to hop into this week's Rate This, and we are going to be discussing Birds of Prey, which is pretty decent. So, let's hop into the review of Birds of Prey. So, right off the bat, I just want to say that I really enjoyed this movie. I had my doubts going in because it's a spin-off from Suicide Squad, and Suicide Squad is one of the very weak DCEU movies. I didn't really enjoy the Suicide Squad that much, so I was a bit worried about Birds of Prey. But I think the director and the casting choices were pretty spot on, because this movie is a lot of fun. It's very, very different from any comic book movie I've ever seen, and I think that's why I enjoyed it so much. Spoiler alert if you care, but the basic premise of this movie is that Harley Quinn has broken up with the Joker, and now a lot of people in the city that couldn't touch her before because she had the Joker's protection are coming after her and want her dead. And the main dude who wants to kill her is Black Mask, or Roman Siosis or something. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, he really wants her dead. This dude's crazy. He cuts off people's faces, and he's a sadist and a psychopath, and he scares the shit out of me, to be quite honest. He's played by Ewan McGregor, who I think did an amazing job. And then throughout the movie, she discovers there's other people that Black Mask once killed. There's Black Canaries in this movie, Huntress is in the movie, Renee Montoya's in this movie, and Cassandra Cain is in the film. So it's those are your Birds of Prey. That's why it's called that. And yeah, I think they really, really knocked it out of the park with this one. I really enjoyed it. The movie isn't without faults, though. While all those characters are good, some of them are kind of sidelined and don't get progressed that much. I wish they would have used Black Canary's powers a bit more. I would have loved to see her use her metahuman abilities more, but it's fine. I still liked what we got. Huntress is just she's just kind of like, she gets a bit of a backstory. You understand what she's going through, but at the same time, I wish we would have gotten more from her. Renee Montoya, she's just kind of there. She's just like the cop. No special abilities, really. And Cassandra Cain, she's like the kind of like MacGuffin in this movie. Everyone's trying to get to her because she has something that Black Mask really wants. So she's cool. I like the actress that they have playing Cassandra. I really like that. So yeah, those are pretty much it's pretty much all I could find wrong with the film, personally. I just think it's important that we support these types of films, not only just because it's woman-led, but because it's a different type of comic book movie. I see this complaint all the time, is that whenever a comic book movie breaks off from the norm, everyone shits on it, and it gets poor reviews, and then people, studio execs and everything think movies like this aren't worth it, and that's just completely false, because like movies like this are important, and it's good to get different types of comic book movies so they're not all the same and they don't just become more and more lackluster. So I think we should support films like this, especially ones that have women as the lead roles, and especially women of color. It's just, I think this is an important movie that we should all try to support, and I really enjoyed it, and I think you should go see it. So, for Birds of Prey, I will rate this, drum roll please, pretty damn good. I really, really, really enjoyed it, and I think they knocked it out of the park, and I was pleasantly surprised with how much I enjoyed this movie. So, that has been the Rate This portion of Birds of Prey. Well, guys, that's been Rate This. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please drop that like and subscribe for more. I make videos like this every single week. Next up, we'll be having Rate This episodes of The Turning and Sonic the Hedgehog, so stay tuned for that. I will see you soon. Be kind to one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Yeah.